So what's the right age to start using steroids? So obviously taking them is a personal decision and you will know your body better than anyone else. But too many people are so fucking silly whenever it comes to taking steroids. Like, it's as if you haven't been able to actually research what it is you're taking. So if you're someone who's going to start taking steroids and you're young, if you're taking them below 18, first of all, you clearly have no respect for your body or your life in the future, because you are changing so many things about your body. Whenever you're an adolescent, whenever you're an adolescent and your body's going through hormonal changes and your body's growing and developing itself as it naturally would, if you are putting in steroids and these other hormones in your body is going to be so fucked up whenever you're older. Like, you are putting your body under such a strain and putting your body under such confusion that you're putting, you know, your future children at risk. Like, you might not be able to have children and you're going to really fuck up your whole genetic layout because your body's going to be bigger than it was supposed to be. Like, your bones are going to be different. There's going to be a different shape. There's so many things you're fucking with. And what is the real reason for this? I think it's more common in America that younger people are taking it. But there are some rugby players which are taking it who are young over in the UK. But a lot of these, like, American football players, or if you're in America and you just call football, some of these guys are on fucking steroids. And the fucking problem is, some people don't even know what the function is. Some people think steroids is just the steroids you take. There's so many different kinds. But for the most part, people who are taking, say, testosterone, for example, the thing is, you need to see what is the real benefit these steroids are giving you. Obviously, they're going to give you increased muscle mass, they're going to give you more aggression usually, and they're going to make you stronger. But with that, you know, steroids change the way your body is. You're going to have an increased heart rate, you're going to feel out of breath more, which means if you're wanting to be a sprinter, or you're trying to run as fast as you possibly can, or you're trying to sprint and last a full hour of training and running through stuff, if you're taking steroids, you're taken away from that. That's the problem with MMA fighters. Some of them are, that's why there's some people who are fucking these anabolic fuckers who are just on so much steroids, it's ridiculous. And then you'll have this other person who doesn't even take steroids and they can beat them. It's because the steroids, although you'll be stronger and be able to hit harder, you're going to run out of steam a lot quicker compared to someone who's natural and just develop themselves naturally. And you can still be stronger than someone who's on steroids naturally, just depending on what way they do things. But that's, if you're taking them at 16 because you're trying to get into like American football or whatever, you're trying to be the best rugby player there is, you can develop yourself so much because your testosterone's going to be shooting through the roof. You can develop yourself so much naturally. So definitely, I don't care who the fuck you are, what way you feel, definitely don't be taking them under the age of 18. But the thing is, guys, and this is the truth, if you are wanting to be a professional bodybuilder, like you're wanting to be the best in the world, the quicker you get started on your physique, the quicker the opportunity is going to come for you to be the best in the world, to be this Mr. Olympia that you want to be. So you need to decide when you're going to start taking steroids. Yes, you can still develop a great physique without steroids, but the quicker you jump on them, the quicker you get the training, the eating, the nutrition, the way you want it to be that bodybuilder, the better for that purpose of being the best bodybuilder, but obviously not for your health. So if you're really wanting to start to take steroids, when can you start to take them? 100% after the age of 18. But I think the best age, if you're wanting to take them young, is probably around 21, after you've officially started to finish puberty. Now, some people are even after that. So you got to decide for your body. But I would say, if I was to give a recommendation age, because you're obviously going to have to get on the juice quick enough, you're wanting to be the best bodybuilder in the world, I would say 21 for that aspect. If you are fucking insane and you're so desperate to get on them and start to develop your body with steroids, if you do it any lower than 18, then you are doing so many things wrong with your life and you're affecting so many people around you and yourself by doing that, because you're going to change your whole, like, you are harming your body just to get that benefit. Plus, you can always jump on it later on, so definitely no younger than 18. But I advise that you do it. Now, I don't advise you actually take it, but at least wait until you're 21. And then if you're wanting to do that. Now, as far as if you just want to be an athlete, you can go so far without steroids. Now, obviously, there's so much steroids involved in sports. If I had to say my own personal judgment, I would say 70% of any sport with every single athlete, at least, are on a performance-enhancing drug. There's probably way more. But that's what I'm saying, just at least. So the high percentage of people are on these, so you're usually going to have to take them to go against these people. Now that's a decision you have to make at that point. But you can develop yourself so much naturally. Like if you want to be an American footballer or you want to be an amazing rugby player, hitting the gym and eating like a fucking beast. Like if you want to be the heaviest person on that pitch and the most muscular, you can put on so much size with heavy weight training and a lot of calories and a lot of good nutrition. So going as far as that step is the biggest step. Steroids is just another level. So you need to decide that point for yourself. But the age to take steroids, if you're wanting to be this fucking bodybuilder, is 21. If you're wanting to be an athlete, you can go, whenever you're young, you've got so much more capabilities than whenever you start to age. And whenever you get older, you might decide to start taking performance-enhancing drugs or taking steroids at the age of like 35 plus. And there's fucking no need for you to take steroids, but that might be a choice you want to take. Now, the people who take steroids and will have the least amount of risk is obviously the people who take it later on. Compared, so say you're 18 and you're now 38 and you've been taking steroids for those 20 years and you're going to take them for another 10. Obviously, the person who's 38 and decides to take it for the rest of their life for another 10 years compared to that person who's done those 20 plus the rest of their life, obviously that person who takes it whenever there's 38 is going to have a lot less of the side effects than that person who's taken them for so long because their body's completely been zapped of all natural hormones and they're just relying on these drugs to take care of them. So that's a decision you have to make. Now, obviously, the people who have the decreased testosterone, like a lot of these older males and people who are just fucking zap themselves naturally because they're older and they've lived a lifestyle that might be unhealthy and not promoting high testosterone, those people might want to start to take steroids. Some people are prescribed TRT, meaning testosterone replacement therapy. So that person might want to start to take steroids. So it's a personal decision you have to make. But be fucking careful. Taking steroids is not like eating more food. If you eat more food, you're getting fatter. If you take steroids, you are fucking up everything inside you. Everything's going to change. I don't care what fucking someone says, whether they're actually good for you and do something. Steroids are going to fuck you up, and you got to be willing to take the risks. And now, obviously, there's certain levels and certain things might happen, but I'm just being brutally fucking honest because some people need to hear the truth. So you fucking decide yourself. No earlier than fucking 18, and make sure that you wait until you're at least 21, meaning that at least 18 guys, but fucking don't be afraid to go to 21 till you start taking steroids if you want to be a fucking amazing athlete. There you fucking have it.